a proper, well-informed, and a disciplined way. That is how the ANC that is renewing itself should conduct its business. And we also want to thank everybody in the leadership of the ANC in the province of Gauteng, who have also conducted themselves in a disciplined way throughout this process. Of course, there were a few skirmishes there and there, those who are ill-disciplined, but nonetheless, the ill-disciplined acts were outweighed by the overwhelming disciplined fashion our structures have conducted themselves. So for that, we want to thank them. Secondly, we want to thank all the comrades who have agreed to come and serve in this provincial task team of Gauteng, which we had an opportunity to engage and talk to. Some did apologize because of work commitments and so on. But majority of the members of the task team came to the meeting with 10 apologies that were accepted, and there were very reasonable apologies that we got from members of the ANC who were asked to serve in this committee. The African National Congress remains firmly committed to the renewal and the strengthening of the movement in Gauteng, ensuring that the organization continues to be an effective vehicle for transformation and development. The National Executive Committee has taken a strategic decision to reconfigure the provincial structures, reinforcing leadership in a way that builds on experience while embracing new energy. Gauteng holds immense historical and political significance as the center of the struggle against apartheid and the host province of the ANC's national headquarters, Luthuli House. It was in this province that key moments of resistance, including the 1976 Soweto uprising and the mass defiance campaigns of the 1980s, shaped the course of South Africa's liberation. Today, Gauteng remains a vital political battleground where the ANC must consolidate its leadership to advance transformation. The NEC acknowledges the discipline and unwavering commitment demonstrated by ANC structures and members during this period of transition, reaffirming the strength and resilience of the movement in the province. The decision to reconfigure Gauteng's leadership was not taken as a punitive measure against the PEC for losing elections. Rather, it is a response to the need to ensure the ANC's organizational effectiveness in the country's most populous and economically significant province. The 41% national vote outcome in the 2024 elections was heavily influenced by results in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal, making these two provinces central to the ANC's overall renewal and recovery strategy. The NEC engaged in extensive deliberations to determine the best course of action, ensuring that the intervention was politically necessary and constitutionally sound. The reconfiguration process is not a departure from the ANC constitution, but is in fact aligned with its provisions. The NEC has acted within the framework of Rule 12.2.2, 12.2.3, and 12.2.4 of the ANC Constitution, which mandates the NEC to ensure the effective functioning of ANC structures. The decision reflects the ANC's commitment to constitutionalism and the rule of law. The immediate task in Gauteng is to rebuild ANC branches, leagues and structures so that they are actively engaged in local development and responsive to the needs of the people. The ANC brand and communications must be strengthened to reaffirm the organization's leadership role in the province. Ethical leadership and discipline will be prioritized to address corruption, construction and human settlement extortions, crime, deepening economic transformation that benefits our people, and gender-based violence. Preparations for the 2026 local government elections will be a key focus, with the objective of reclaiming the lost ground and ensuring the ANC remains at the center of governance in the province. The NEC has resolved that the provincial task team will oversee these objectives and work towards stabilizing the organization and preparing it for future electoral contests. The leadership collective being put in place will integrate the current PC into an interim structure, reinforced with former leaders and veterans to provide guidance and ensure continuity. This intervention seeks to strengthen the ANC's capacity in the province and deepen its connection with communities and key sectors of society. The Gauteng Provincial Task Team has been inaugurated here today. It is led as co-conveners by Comrade Amos Masondo on my immediate right, and provincial convener Comrade Panyaza Lusufi, and a deputy provincial convener Comrade Ntombi Mekwe next to Comrade Panyaza, and provincial coordinator next to me Comrade Hope Papo, and provincial deputy coordinator Nomantu Rally Hokonkomo, and provincial fundraiser Tasnim Mutara. They will be supported by a working committee which is as follows. Uhuru Milwa is going to convene organizing and campaigns. Joy Piri, convener of DCIP. Mbalula, convener of Arts and Culture. Jane Mananiso, convener of Gender and Equity. Beking Kosi, convener of Political Education. Trevor Fowler, convener of Local Government Interventions. Advocate Nandi Patselenyani, convener Legal and Monitoring. Dr. Bandile Masuku, convener Education and Health. TK Nziza, convener Policy Monitoring and Evaluation. Nandi Pamayatula Koza, convener Legislature and Governance. Sizakele Nkosi Malobani, convener Elections. Lebogang Maile, convener Sectoral Mobilization. Tebogo Litsie, convener Peace and Stability. Ezra Litswalo, convener Economic Transformation. Peace Mabi, convener International Relations. Morakani Musupe, convener Social Transformation Committee. Matume Chilwani, convener of Drafting. Dipuo Mvelase, convener Provincial Disciplinary Committee. Nonzeba Talega Mazibuko, convener Commission for Religious and Traditional Affairs. Mzi Kumalo, I don't see him here, or is here, is our provincial spokesperson and ex officio in the provincial working committee. The provincial working committee shall be made up of the PTT officials and all subcommittee conveners. The convener of the Provincial Dispute Resolutions Committee shall be Deputy Provincial Secretary, the convener fundraising and finance committee shall be the provincial fundraising. We have deployed all members to the regions. We have deployed members to various subcommittees. And so all of those are in the statement that will be issued in terms of who belongs to what subcommittee. So as of today, Gauteng will be run by a provincial task team. Thank you very much.